Yes, Professor Rohan Gunaratna, if I can quickly draw you in here, Middle East expert, as far as, of course, now what this means for the region, how would you evaluate the situation? Because, of course, right now, this has just happened in the last 24 hours. We will have to still wait and watch what happens next on ground in Syria. But how do you see this situation developing for the region?
The balance of power in the Middle East shifted because of two significant developments. One is the Ukrainian war. The Russians had to invest very significantly in Ukraine, and they could not respond to support the Syrian regime of Bashar al-Assad when the Syrian regime was faced with a threat from Hayat Tahrir al-Sham. The second is the linchpin of the Syrian regime's fighting force was the Lebanese Hezbollah. And Lebanese Hezbollah was severely weakened by the IDF, the Israelis. And of course, the developments in Syria itself was too much for Bashar al-Assad. That is, the Syrian army, the Syrian National Army, and Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, which is a terrorist organization designated by many countries, they combine forces. So among the Syrian rebels, the vanguard force is the HTS, the Hayat Tahrir al-Sham. The leader is Abu Muhammad al-Jolani. And I myself interviewed many members of his group when I was in Iraq. So I would like to share with you that this group is a Sunni extremist group, but certainly the group has presented that it is a more moderate group. But we do not know exactly how this group is going to evolve over time, because the experience of the world of the Sunni extremism is a very bad one. So it is very likely the same way we have Al-Qaeda aligned Taliban in Afghanistan, where Al-Qaeda leader Ayman al-Zawahiri was hiding and he was killed, that we will also have in Syria in the foreseeable future a threat entity that may provide refuge to Al-Qaeda elements. So it is imperative for the international community at this stage to engage and to ensure that three things do not happen. One is that the terrorist entities are not harbored by the new coalition, the new alliance that is coming. Number two is there are many strategic weapons, chemical and biological weapons that belong to Bashar al-Assad's forces that are still intact. Many have been destroyed by IDF airstrikes in the last 48 hours, but there are still many remaining. And third is that the stability and security of Syria is restored, because Syria also opens to the Mediterranean Sea. Whatever developments that take place in Syria will have a major impact in Europe and beyond. And of course, to do all this, the international community is right now polarized and fragmented, but it is important to bring a number of countries that can think sensibly to work together with this new regime that is developing so that security and stability can be restored.